Hi everybody, welcome back to Vintage Stories Season 2, Episode 43 with me, Sid, and I have returned, obviously, and I have put all of the various bits and pieces of loot, so need to do something with all of this, because obviously it doesn't want to just sit there in a thing. Now, luckily this is actually a 4x4, so I could, for example, if I were to get the bottom right quarter, the bottom left quarter, the top right quarter, and the top left quarter, and then there's a top and a bottom, pardon me, top right quarter, and then you've got more quarter bits. I don't know, I'm going to struggle with those ones, but wrought tapestry. Well, we can try, can't we? So that was bottom left, top left, bottom right. I better make sure these are all the same tapestry, hadn't I? Those are that is schematic, that's that. So we've got, well, let's hang a tapestry, shall we? Bonk. 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 Do you think that might be a locust schematic? Just getting a very strong feeling that could be a locust schematic, which you then have to ask them the question, why did you make a locust? Anyway, that I'm going to take these off of here because I think a tapestry would actually work there better. So we'll go top, right, and down. So this is the wrought tapestry. Now what is that trying to tell us? I don't know. I get the feeling it's trying to give us a message, but it's and we can just pop you there, and we can pop you there. Yeah, that works. And then we got that. That's kind of nice. And then maybe we'll throw a little bit of this one up. Yes, another schematic for that. Must be the Adon thing, the thing from the Hoover, some kind of machine anyway, something you don't probably want to mess with. Anyway, plans for today. Well, hopefully my chickens will hatch those eggs, because there's a day left. I'll just put some more flax grain in with them. Hopefully that will do the thing with the thing and the thing. Now that is an empty bucket, and an empty bucket is going to go here, and then I'm going to I need what do I need? I need something. I need two somethings, in fact. I need 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and I need 1 2 3 4 5 6. I think that will do the trick for now. So that is a couple of barrels. Okay, simple as. I also need to seriously consider, and I need to just put these somewhere temporarily. Now, have I got anyway, what have I done with things? So if I have a look at you, it smelts into 2 glass. So, see, I need some glass, and I haven't got a huge amount of quartz mined by the looks of it. Well, that's alright, we don't need a lot to start off with. And of course it does require us to put some smeltables in, so that's all. I need more. Time 2300. Let's sleep. See, these have only got a couple of days, so I can't be faffing around. Although I suppose I could press them. That would be potentially a sensible idea, because that would maybe give me more duration on the berries. Maybe just a little bit. Oh, look at that, the food go down. Right. It is, to me, always a bit of an oddity that you lose so much hunger when you sleep, and I'm no biologist or medic, but I'm fairly certain when you sleep your metabolic rate is lower and should therefore go down. Anyway, let us do some stuff. So we're going to put 32 of these in, and we are going to squash you. All the way down, and we shall let that cook. Now, I made a little bottle rack. I am going to need more, so I'm going to need to saw up some more oak logs. Let me just do half of those for now. Have I got a saw? Yes, I do. Not a great saw, but it's a saw, so we shall take it, and then we shall, I think, go a bit crazy with that to get 3 of those to start off with, and then we'll pop these up, boop. No, not there. Maybe up there. And then, what, maybe get a few more? Let me say 7. 7 sounds like a good number. Up. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, obviously, I can't do anything more there. I have got 3 left, so we'll put those over here for now. Lovely. That should be a whole load of dry mash. We'll pop you in, reload that, grab you, pour you in there. That's going to be fresh for 6.1 days. Gives me a little bit more time to work with. Repeat the process. Now, there are 2 options here with this mash. We can unpack it and we get this dried stuff. It's fresh for 3.9 days and it requires so many hours dry. So I can either go and stick it on a shelf, or I can carry it in my inventory, and you'll actually see that it has a percentage. 10 litres, splosh, and splosh. And then we'll take these, rinse and repeat. And this is all about preserving food. And this is obviously historically, you know, you'd harvest during the summer and the autumn, some early spring crops, but you didn't really have much happening during winter, so you were constantly preparing for the lean months of winter. But of course it's not much good if the stuff you've got only lasts six days, or you know, a few months, or whatever that may be. So our innovative and very ingenious forefathers learned various techniques to make the food last longer, and you know, we've come across, well, I haven't got any highlights, so, but there is salting, there's smoking, there's drying, you know, there's all of these are obviously dried, and you'd make your pies, you do your stuff, you cook it, you overcook it slightly to give it a longer duration. There's a lot of things. I actually need to get rid of. Those boards are going to bug me if I'm not careful, so let me thank you. And our objective is therefore to preserve and to some degree make safe as well. I mean, if you think to when we were making wines, there's a preserving element there, but there's also the making it safe, because obviously you couldn't drink water. Water was considered to be an unsafe drink throughout much of history. And it's only really recently, with the idea that of with modern science and knowledge of microbes and bacteria and all of the good stuff that you get in your thingies, your water, that we kind of came to understand that boiling it makes it safe. And obviously then we taken other processes and come up with filtration processes and all of the good stuff that we do now to allow us to pipe it directly into. I just never noticed that is actually slightly translucent. It's only got 5.4 days, so we need to be getting a wiggle on with this. And we'll actually, you don't need to stay there. I'll make another bucket for that at some point. But take those, unpack them, and that will give us a whole bunch more berries. Right, so we can carry them in our inventory where they will dry naturally, or we can pop them out in the cellar where they will also dry naturally, but they will have a little longer of shelf life. And maybe I actually do need to stick another couple of shelves up there, because I'm probably not going to have enough. Oh, I might do. I might be alright. And that gives it time that can dry. Right, let's go and find some quartz. Now hello. Nope, nothing there. I happen to know that there is quartz under this beach, but I don't really want to go. Yeah, I can do that, but seems like a big patch though. Maybe we should tunnel down to it. No, not quite like that, but come on, you can do better than that. Especially now we've got the good old super pick. Well, we will have once we wear out the old picks. I don't want to wait. Oh, there we go. Because the other thing you're going to find in here potentially, if it's a good patch, is gold and silver. Silver gives us black bronze, but silver and gold and copper would give us black bronze, which is the best of the bronze things. And if I add, because I'm playing around with the idea of adding the Night Watchman mod, so we can not worry too much about our lighting, shall we say. Angel Belt I am not. I'm going to leave that clearly and firmly on the Gears server. I think the Angel Belt is, well, I know the Angel Belt is OP, but for the server play it seems to work okay. So not going to get too stressed about it, but I don't really want to throw it onto this. I may change my mind later, as is my prerogative. If I wish to change my mind, I will. But other mods I'm contemplating, and I will, after season 2, I will for season 3 definitely be doing a something similar to Shino. Shino does a Modder to the Max series, and what I want to do is not necessarily the same, but I want to take a leaf from that, and I want to come up with a a series which is based on my ideal mods, if you like, the perfect storm of mods, the absolutely critical mods that you can't live without. I'm actually also contemplating, and this is only a thing, but I need to get a separate install, I think, to run this one, is looking at some kind of Vintage Story mod showcases, similar to what I used to do with the old mods, where and again looking more at small mods which alter the gameplay slightly, rather than big ones. I mean, big ones as well, but you know, just a thought. Sometimes it does you good to think out loud. I think outside the box, for that matter. But right now, how much have I got? 64. I don't know how much you actually need. Let's just try with 64. I don't need to go mad. And I still need to build myself my little pottery shack off the side here. That's one of the things. Many things that I want to do. And right, let me keep the clear, because the clear I can use anyway. So it's 24. Okay, we'll do 24 in both. And then I need 6 of those in each. I do really need to go out and find myself, either do some charcoal pit kiln ink, or didn't I? Oh, good grief. Grab one of those and grass. Stick. I think it was just 1 and 1. Maybe no. Maybe it's 1 and 2 then. And let's get this glass cooking. That's going to take a short while, so what we shall do is I'll pop you there along with that there. That gives me my stuff. Iron, got all the things, got all this lovely stuff to play with. So many. Oh, and I'm conscious that my thing is cooking off again here. I don't think I've got anything in here, and I think we did finish off with that, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay, right. Got to wait for the chicken to get the baby chooks, so I am going to just wait. Give them a day, maybe. I don't want to disturb them. I can't. There's a broody chook on there, so it'll not be long before we have little cheeps, and then we'll have a generation 2. We'll have generation 2 chuckins, which are not going to be any better than generation 1, but at least they will be somewhat less likely to run away and freak out whenever I come near them. I shall be back in a moment. Alright, I was just asleep and I just saw the thing, a temporal storm is approaching, so we are not sleeping right now. We are preparing for temporal stormage. However, it's at least light now, so let's have a look, see how our things are going. That is okay. We should be able to, and I'd possibly want those, because that glass is probably going to be hot. Yes, it is. And and then I want to make myself 2 of those. And I'm going to need more fire breaks to continue this one, but that's fine. Oh, did he only get 1? Okay, there we go. That can go down. That can go down. That. And that. And then these 24 glass. I suspect if you did that for real, you would end up with broken glass. But this is Vintage Story, so doesn't actually matter, does it? Right, so what we need to do with this is we need to chop them in half, and then you get 8 bottles for each half. So let me just do that many followed by that many. That's and then if I do that, that should give me 3 lots of 16 for now. We can make more later. Need to be aware that there is a temporal storm incoming at the very least, and these are going to be pretty integral things. Now each one of these holds a 16, so, and they're not going to all be out here. In fact, I'll probably take some of these down and put them in the storage cellar, because we probably want to put it down there where we get a better preservation time. Now, the other thing that I have got, you've still got 7.3, yeah, you're still okay. The other thing that I set running, which may still be burning, yep, in there is a small cauldron mould. Because cauldrons are a lot easier to make things than the mixing bowl, the little bowl thing. Let's go and have a look on our chuck-ins while we're just waiting. And it's only a medium storm, I suppose, so it's not going to be too bad. Still being broody on there. Okay, I can't really. We'll pass the storm. I mean, it was about a day left for the chuck-in to hatch the eggs, so we'll see how we get on with that. And I've got plenty of you. We have got food, so we can munch our way through the storm. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. And I've got plenty of copper ready for when that mould is done, so should be good. Alright, well, I will see you. I'll see you after the storm. You've seen storms before. Alright, well that was actually quite profitable. We came out of that on top, I think. And it seems quiet in there. Do need to work on that spawn shell to make it a little bit more friendly to use, but it's still a bit glitchy. You're kind of fighting yourself against, you know, shapes and angles, so there is that. And these things don't stack, of course. Well, unless you get them stacked, they don't stack. So I've got what, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Not a bad haul. And coming up on 160 rusty gears, which is nice. Nowhere near what I'm rocking on the server, on the Rusty Gears server, but yeah, you can't have everything. Oh, somebody's out there, I feel. That was the sound of something falling. Right, we're going to have a look at the chickens for starters, because they should be. Really? Come on. 1 hour. Come on, ladies, do your work. Right. Anyway, at least we'll have 3 baby chucks shortly, once these have stopped panicking. Now what did I hear then? Because I heard... Well... Oh! That's... we had a straggler. I mean, it was only a tainted, which is a tier 2. And now I understand damage tiers, you know, and armor tiers. I'm starting to feel a lot more confident about how these things work. To a degree, anyway. only to a small degree. But yeah. So we should hopefully. We've got the glass. We've got bottles. Hopefully, we have a mold. And we can put said mold down, and it requires 250, which is a very odd quantity, but if I'm going to fire up the thingy, we might as well. So let's take out that, and then if we split that down, jump in here, so go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, so that's 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 50. And then I've got 4 molds, so we can also do 1, 2, 3, 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, oops, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be enough. He says he's just got that up, hasn't he? Yes. Okay, so I need 650, don't I? 250 plus 4. No, 1, 2, 3. There you go. And I don't know, I honestly do not know if, don't know why that actually did that either, but that is another aside. We are going to really have to do something about our fuel soon. Sooner rather than later, but I've got a few axes made, which means I can get wood and possibly get a charcoal pit going. That's one thing. We could go hunting down coal. That's another thing. There's lots of options, but right now we need to do this. So I'll be back in a mo. Alright, all done. Just need to cool this down. There is a large cauldron mould as well, which is, I believe, 600, and we will make one. I just don't think I'd need one right now. So, boop, and there we have our small copper cauldron, which we can pop into here, and then we can maybe I should go and put those away first so I'm not wandering around looking like Edward Stick Hands. And there's maybe just 4 extras. If I'm going to cook, I might as well do, you know, the whole lot, the works, if you like. And then what we're going to do is we are going to grab our handy dandy bucket, and we are going to, we'll start off with, so that divided nicely by 4. So 4 litres, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 litres of a fluid will make 1 litre of syrup. Now, I'm not sure what the upper limit on the cauldron is. Will you take 20 on the small cauldron? Will you take 20? You look like you will. And we'll just stick a little bit of firewood in there. We aren't too badly off for firewood anyway. And we'll get you lit. And that's going to start heating up. And when that gets 250 degrees, it's going to start making red currant syrup, which is lovely. It still has a shelf life, so I still think we need to, and I am going to take, oops, hello, not that, although I probably should take that as well, because I could do with more shelves. However, we'll take you, and you, and you, and we'll take you, and you, and you. It probably makes more sense like that, I think, if I can get that last one. There we go. So while that's cooking, we can run downstairs and we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need 2 more. 7. Now, how are you going? You are 90%. Not much longer, and then they'll be dried. And it's an interesting. I was reading an interesting factoid the other day, and I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how true this is, and I'm not an anthropologist or an archaeologist or any other kind of ologist. But the assertion was that the thing that allowed the human race to develop mentally, the mental and physical capabilities to do what we do and to develop cerebrally, if you like, was actually the advent of cooking food. Now, I've got no idea how true that is, but it was an interesting little factoid. So yeah, anyway, this is cooking. It's going to take a short while. These cook for 24 seconds. What does Pete cook for, just out of interest? 25 seconds. So, yeah, curious now. Burns, oh, that burns for 84 seconds. That burns for 40. So, interestingly, black coal as a cooking means might actually be more fuel efficient if you've found it, which, you know, I haven't, I don't think. Let's have a look. Copper, peat, oh, brown coal over there, more peat, meteoric iron, which I can now dig, peat, lots of peat, we are the oval line teenies. There's the ruins that I haven't searched yet because I'm a coward, and I'm really not seeing much in the way of brown coal. What's that really in relation to me then? Oh, okay, over there. Wonderful. So we really could do with actually finding some black coal, and I used to do really well finding coal in desert areas, so maybe that's a thing. Yeah, we've got to definitely tackle that one day. Yeah. Didn't I find a nice big desert area up here? I did, so I bet I'm not going to lay odds on that being good, but you know, worth a try. That's a tree, I think. Sorry, spotting things on the map again and wanting to go and do them. Right, so this is going to things that will make me 5. Let me go and get myself 5, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will make me 5 bottles of stuff, and then we're going to do the similar thing, but with cranberry, and we're going to make cranberry syrup, and that will then store really nicely and allow us to make nice things in the future with a bit of luck. I also do need to think about getting some vinegar together, because vinegar is crucial to a lot of the cooking processes. So, you know, I'd like to get to the point where we've got really good, long-lasting, high-quality food that has high nutritional value, and in fact at higher levels even comes with the capability of providing healing. You know, so that in itself is interesting. Anyway, let's wait for this. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, there we go. Take out the cauldron, which incidentally is very hot, but you can strangely pick that up. Let's pop you back in, grab a bucket. I don't know how much this will do, so we'll stick the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Will you take more? 1, 2, no, 20 is your limit. Okay, that's fine. We'll run this one through and everything will be good. But this is fresh for 67.6 years. Not even a cellar. So once you process these up, and it has 800 saturation, so, and it's blah 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 quarter, so it's 200 saturation per swig out of the bottle. So processing all of your, that's 99% dried, almost there. Processing all of your berries up. Actually got some eggs as well, haven't I? Really should boil those. Did I not have, oh yeah, there you go. Drying them makes them last for a lot longer. And that is just, that's 5.4 of 7 for the wine. But then you can do further stuff with all of this thing. So yeah, it's just interesting mechanics. Anyway, let me get these lot done and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we're 10 bottles of that. All good. Many years before that goes bad. So that's the thing. No, I'm not 100% certain how accurate that is. Oh, hello. No, come back here. Because, well, I know honey basically lasts forever. I think these are all 100% dry, yes. Now, these can be mixed in a mixing bowl with a relevant syrup. So let's just see. That's your cranberries, I think, isn't it? Yes. And it's 0.1 per. So if I take 2 bottles of that and 2, 3, 4 bottles of that, we can, let's go now, let's work this out, how this works, because I really have not tried this. So if I put in 20 of those, alright, 6 of those, and 1 of those, no, just to get that out of the way, thank you very much. No? That's intriguing. Why is that not working there? So this is... blah, blah. So why is that being weird? If you leave it in with that, do you play? I mean, I don't see why you would. No, I still need to clearly learn more about how to use this mod. Okay, well, we'll do that next time. But this time we've got through a nice little temporal storm, which is always entertaining, and we've actually made some syrup, which is possibly less entertaining, but it's, you know, the food processing is going along. The last thing we wanted to do, because I know they've hatched, they can hear them cheeping. So the little cheepy cheeps are in there. And now I think 1, 2, I think, oh, there's one left in there. Okay, come on. Come on. Get scared of me. Go on. Yeah, and through you go. Those are, oh, we need a broody hen. I really do need to do something with these. So we'll get that going. And then once we've got those 3 have grown up, which will be a number of days, plus another batch, then we should be in a position to take the chickens we've got, which I'll probably keep in cages until we've confirmed, and I may even just keep a rooster and a chuck separate, just in case a fox ever gets in there, because that would be disastrous. And yeah, we don't want no foxes getting in there. So on that note, I think that will be it for this episode. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.